Hi! Today I'm going to talk to you about shipping. I know, not one of those things that's high up on your list as being something fun to do, but it's something we all have to do. So here's what we're going to talk about. I'm going to show you a few tips on how I do my shipping. This is Shipping Friday for me. I ship every Friday. So the first thing I want to recommend is that you find a cheap, good scale. I found this one at Walmart. I only paid $9 for it. Works just fine. I simply push a button when I want it to come on, wait for it to go to 0, and then put my item on top, and then it'll give me the weight. I don't have to go to the post office. I can weigh all my packages here at home. I think this one goes up to either 5 or 10 pounds. I think it's 10 because I've actually had items on here over 5. The next thing that I would like, most of you might want to invest in, is a tape gun. Now the reason I say this is because I was buying those little disposable ones that are like $2 to $3 each. One-time investment. I bought my tape gun. I found it on eBay really cheap. You pull the tape out. There you go. Got my tape. Goes right on the package. Real easy to use. These are reloadable, and I buy them on eBay. They come in bulk. They look like this when you get them. I've got some that are thicker and some that are thin. It just depends on what I order when I order them. So I've got different brands, but this is what I buy. And I've got about 50 of these right now because I buy them in bulk. The other things I buy in bulk for my shipping are my envelopes. Now generally I try to use pink. I do have some white. The white I use if a consultant purchases, most of the time, then I'll ship with them with the plain white just because I'm trying to use them up. I do have different sizes. You will notice these pinks are different sizes, and I think even the white is a different size than, yep, the white is a different size than the pink one. I also have larger ones in the back. These are the ones I most use. This one here I use most often. I also reuse every box Paparazzi sends me. I just use them to ship to customers, especially the small ones. I also reuse the envelopes. It's very simple. All I have to do is stick my label right over Paparazzi's label. It covers it up. So I don't waste anything, and it saves me on shipping costs. The next thing I recommend is a good printer. Now, I'm going to recommend laser, but a jet ink printer will work. The reason I say laser does not run if it gets wet. Whereas if you use an inkjet printer and it's raining, and you're walking into the post office or your mailman's in the rain, then it could possibly wash off the address, whereas a laser printer is going to stick on the page. This is a blank label. You can see here the perforation. There are different types of these. When you order them online, you can order them from eBay or you can order them from Amazon really cheap. One of the things you want to watch for, I prefer the ones that have rounded corners because they actually come up really, really easy. They're easier to get off, and they seem to fit better on the packages. And when it prints just to that label. It doesn't seem to go over it at all. And when I printed out one to show you what it would look like. So when it prints out, this is what it looks like. You have your label right here. And down below, it gives you the instructions. And this is also your receipt. Keep this because this tells you who you shipped it to. It tells you when you shipped it. And it also tells you what you paid. And it shows you their confirmation number. So if they say, hey, I didn't get my package, you look on here, you get the confirmation number. You can look up online and see if they received it, or you can give it to them to check. Either way, the customer needs to contact the post office with that number to track their package. Once you've printed this, it's very simple. You peel it back. See there? And you put it right on the package. Now you're ready to go to the post office. I'm not going to waste an envelope for that. So that's just, and it's quick and easy. And then literally what I do is if you have one depending on where you live, if you have one, what do I want to say, priority package, then they will come pick up at your home. I'm blessed that I have a mailman who is wonderful. If he sees me standing at my door, and if I just wave, he goes on. But if I'm like, stop, then he will grab all my packages and take them with him. So if you're lucky enough to have one like me, or I can actually, if I do have a priority package, then I'll request a pickup and he'll just stop, come to my door and get them all. So, and it's free for them to come to your door. If you have at least one priority package, it's completely free. They come to your door and they pick them all up, or you can leave them on your step and they'll pick them up. If you live in a safe location, I wouldn't recommend that if you live in a very public location where someone could just walk up and swipe them. So that is my hints today for shipping. I hope you learned a little bit, and I'm off to ship some packages for Shipping Friday. Have a great day. Bye-bye.